right there. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Saturn, Jupiter. Now is it Neptune or Uranus first? I also need to figure out whatever Pluto is. Is that the same as the beginning? That one looks shinier, so I'm assuming it's Pluto. That looks different than this. I'm going to assume that's hopefully the right thing over there. Hopefully. Let's turn a few things. I guess it's probably vice versa then if that didn't work out. So that's something. Let me get this back open. So let's see if I can switch these around. Of course, that's assuming I have everything else correct. Alright, now let's make you into... The last thing I can think of is I probably got... I mean, is this the right thing? I thought that was it, but maybe that's something else. The size of the planet looks like this. And that's not this. This doesn't have a green backside, it looks a little bit different. This is probably Pluto, though, come to think of it. Let me see if I can find the shiny planet. Shiny planet, here I come. There you go. And maybe the last rock is... Pluto doesn't really shine, but I thought for some reason that it was backwards. So Pluto's probably the stony one. Now, do I have these two correct? I'll change this to the green one, which will take more cycling around, but we should be there in just a moment. There's only 9 planets after all. Oops, did I say 9? I, of course, meant 8. This is definitely... Okay, what do I have wrong here? I'm almost 100% sure this is supposed to be Mercury. It's the smallest planet besides Pluto. Venus is bigger than Mercury. And I think this is Venus. Venus does have a gassic entry. The third planet is Earth, and after Earth is Mars. Saturn is the next planet, right? Is it Jupiter or Saturn? I might have that backwards in my head. It's been a long time since I studied astrology, and this is probably one of those stupid moments. I say Pluto's a planet too. Shush. I'm pretty sure this is Pluto. I'm going to assume I might have Saturn and Jupiter backwards. I always kind of think of them around being the same point in my mind. I thought Saturn came first, but I could very well be wrong with that. Let's try Saturn. Alright. And now these might be backwards. Because I'm pretty sure the blue planet was... I mean, there's an easy way for me to check even with these illustrations to get this right. Alright, this will be my last attempt. If not, I'll go back into the classroom and see if I have it right. Now let's find out. Wait, it's on this side. I need to find out. It's back in the classroom. Let me learn and reteach myself about astrology. Over there, back into our cube existential world. The stars do look cool, though. This one here looks pretty cool for a world they only just spent a little bit of time in. Alright. Oh. Oh, really? Okay. So let's see. Apparently I got... Though that other one's big. Whatever. You know what? Probably I just had them wrong. Also, Jupiter does come before Saturn. Okay, so the blue one before green, and I see where my error is. Okay, so Jupiter before Saturn, blue before green, and I see the placement where I got wrong with these. At least according to this chart thing. Back to the universe. Hey, it didn't restart all my progress. That's nice. Oh wait, yes it did. Okay, well that's not as nice. I was also looking at this backwards. Oh, actually, no it didn't. Okay, that's good. So this should be the orange planet. Yes, that's Mercury, Earth, Jupiter, Saturn, blue before green. And then this one. And learn about all your astrology, and one day you too can be a magic magician. Now you're right, right? This is not right, because apparently something's not working. Alright, it's because this one needs to be the really small Pluto-looking planet, and the last one's, they made Pluto all radiant for whatever reason. Alright. Because the crazy rainbow planet is Pluto, apparently, according to this. And there we go. Someone measures if they have their calculation speeds. Oh, the planets aren't turning around the sun. That's 3 for 3. We solved science today. I think we're doing a pretty good job. Anything else in this place that I've missed? I also can't track with this again. Can't even look through telescopes. That's disappointing. Have I found all the rubber duckies yet, or is there like another teleportation thing? There's a ducky on top of that desk. Can't jump on top of this though. Okay! Just gotta mash this in the meantime. I like how we shut the locker on just all of them. Now what do you have to say, Ducky? Astrid Patterson, Summer Report, Form G. Date on, I guess it's 2017? Yep, or 2023? Okay. June 23rd, 2017. Subject percentage, got 64%, or C in English. In Welsh got B, and Maths got an A+. Biology got a C, Physics got a B, Chemistry got a C, IT got an A, PE somehow ended up with an E. This is definitely a European game. Welsh and E rake. E doesn't exist in the American grading system. Art C, Drama D, Music D. Okay, Astrid is an intelligent, hardworking pupil. If she applied herself in every subject, not just maths, I am sure she would succeed. Johnson. So got some stuff that we can push around. More rubber duckies. No, they weren't all bad grades. She had a few A's and B's in there. But you need to apply yourself more. There's more open up around here. I can already kind of tell which lockers can be open and which ones can't here. Notice these ones are kind of more lit up. It's easier to tell when you're in a bright spot like this. Anything in any of these is the question. I seem to be opening up all these lockers and they don't really do much. Cool as a duck for me though. Even ripples by itself. Okay, Patterson twins, scoop prizes, winner and that. Those twins seem pretty excited for themselves. I was still expecting a crystal doorknob. Nothing openable here. I'm just checking despite the fact I didn't think there was anything there. On the other side. Oh, hi, bye. Bit late for the sound effect, don't you think? Callie Patterson, Form G. Mr. D. Johnston was disruptive in class, threatening behavior towards other students. Homework diary has also been covered in graffiti. Please report to classroom 2G. This was done on September 11. What an ironic date, 2016. Back we go across the grove. Are you sure those haven't been doorknobs? I'm pretty sure I've been seeing in all those drawers have been doorknobs. That's the direction I came from. It's over here I haven't been. Ah, the music room, the match room. I get it now. Those were all those icons that I saw earlier. Still want to explore a little bit more of the school though. That looks like it would open. Does not look like a totally openable locker. Apparently not, though. What's back here, then? Ah, that's where the 3 cubes are. And this hasn't been activated because I haven't messed with the cubes yet. Alright, let's do the cube thing, then. Modify school results. Anything behind here? No. Let's mess with this one first. Ah, there you go. Let's get up here. Well, we've interacted with them. Oh, here we go. We have to turn the switch. Got it. Power restored. Kids laughing can laugh all they desire, I guess. Off to the next area of this memory. Are those my actual hands? Holy hell am I pale. It's kind of an odd memory. What's this behind us? There's no barricade, so I can definitely go up here. Ah, it's part of a puzzle. I believe I'm probably supposed to make a cube. That sounds like the most logical thing to me. Well, there's obviously some shape I'm making with all this at the very least. There has to be a clue for this somewhere. Look around a little bit. Rushing down the stairs. Really? No clue? It's just like this? Okay. Gotta let my legs get a little bit of rest here. However, there has to be like a rational shape to form with all this. How do these all fit together? That doesn't seem right to me. So maybe if I put this like that. Maybe it is supposed to overlay. Be kind of weird, but also kind of makes sense, I guess. This last piece doesn't fit in with that image, though. There's only 4 positions they all can be in. That doesn't look right to me at all. I don't know how these two connect in the first place. Like, is there any way for these two to logically connect? So far, every angle that they get to each other seems kind of wrong to me. I guess that one seems a little bit more right, but still pretty wrong. Am I even trying to make anything? I mean, do you guys got anything which I don't have on this? It seems like... I almost feel like I'm trying to make a boat, but they won't fit together like a boat. There's no clue at all on the shape it might actually be, so... They might have been in the notes I read earlier, but I can't access the notes at any time, so... Because there were some geometry things going on there. Claiming to know what it is doesn't help too much. What do you think it is? Obviously they're all triangular shapes. Not what I meant to turn, so I'll move it back here in place. This probably is something that I saw, but the problem is maybe you make a triangle. You would think that, but there's like a triangle has 3 corners and this is 4 different corners here, so I don't know what, because there's only 4 positions these can be in. I'm not sure if you can fit these together to make a layer is the problem. Well, that almost kind of fits. Not really. I still don't understand how these work. Yes, I'm curious for your answer because I don't know what I'm doing here. None of the 4 positions I can logically see kind of working together. There's a few pieces I'm not quite sure how they align with each other. Because they combine or align in the same way, except just different areas. It just depends what you want to make. I was actually just wondering if it was an M. But it could be the logo M from Mystery, you're right. That sounds definitely plausible. But I still understand how this will perfectly fit with each other. I mean, I understand when I was thinking about it, I was thinking that this kind of looked like an M. I was just about to think that when you were saying it, but I'm not sure these other things fit together. Kind of. No. That wasn't it. Pretty sure this piece is in the right place. Now it's this one I'm less certain about. How's that one working? The only way this one really makes sense is if this one was here, but that doesn't really look well. Problem is, I don't remember what the M from that logo looked like. I think that's correctly aligned, but these other ones I'm less certain about. I don't understand how these two fit together, though. That doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. You'd think this would be the most right, but it doesn't really look like an M. That doesn't look right. None of the ways that one turns really looks right. This one only would really work as an M was if it was down like that. These two that I don't understand the most. Oh, there you go. Alright, it's an M like that. Got it. It's a star. That would explain that. I forgot it was even a star. I was trying to make them look like an M. Well, up here we go. Q button. Let's see what we have for show. And out we go. What was that to our collection from our school days? Some more blocks have magically appeared around here. The balls? I guess. Why is this here with a childhood memory? Does that mean we've completed it? School memory? Do we collect everything with the school memory as well? It looks like it's blue. Oh, we missed something. How did we miss a rubber ducky in the school? I honestly felt like we didn't miss anything, but I guess we missed something in the school area. One rubber ducky. Since we're aiming for all rubber duckies, that has to be somewhere around here. These locations aren't supremely huge, though. Maybe in the solar system? I feel like I explored everywhere else pretty thoroughly except the solar system, but I'm going to look around just in case I missed something. You would also think maybe one of the lockers, but I swear I opened... Those are like crystal doorknobs to me. But you think with me looking so thoroughly across with everything, I would have figured it out. Let's see where this shadow over here appears. She appears when you go over there. Try to run and approach it, it disappears though. So I'm going to start from the back of the school and I'm going to work towards the front. Can I skip the locker segment entirely, or must that always happen? You can skip them. If they get close, then it happens automatically. Of course, there's a duck involved with that one. Whack. Oh, I never entered inside here. I guess I just passed it. Murky old bathroom. Yeah, we really need to see creepy girls lay on the toilet. And she shat a duck. She shat a literal duck. You will die young. You will be rich, successful, an XP face, alone, broken heart forever, a murderer or murdered with a knife. You will die. I'm reading them counterclockwise here. Charming. Your Prince Charming with a 11 heart. You will meet your Prince Charming. Got it. You will go crazy. You will live forever. Your best friend will betray you. Alright, one of those deals. What else back here? Well, we've already obtained what we were looking for. There's a single thing I had forgot to open. Well. The little things to experience in life. Time to charge ourselves back towards that cube. After we catch our breath. Ha-dee-cha-cha-cha. If one looks well enough around everything, it's easy enough to find the ducks. Both of them were linked to things that I had kind of missed. Alright, so now that we have that, is someone else added around here? Well, the cubes have their 3 corners back. Still more to definitely figure out. I'm kind of curious what will happen if I interact with the things inside here, though. Like here. Ah, that shows the cutscenes, the memory stuff being associated. There are definitely more cubes popping up everywhere, though, I can say that much. With the uttermost certainty. We only have one memory to go to? The park. Before we open up the next set of memories, I mean, though. There's a clock over there that's just constantly turning. Even though I already know that we have everything good, everything collected. Which means now it's time for the park memory. The final of the last first set here. Well, this looks far more desolate than I was expecting. I guess saying it's gonna be a memory. Yep, memory barricade. Back to whence we came. Oh, we got a ball already. Guess we're collecting items in this map, which makes sense. So far, the first one seemed to be focused mostly on sort of like exploration. The second area is more cinematic. This area seems to... the third one was more puzzles. This one seems like it might be a collectathon, which I guess kind of makes sense for a park. Why is there a yellow triangle? Is it supposed to mean that the triangle in there is supposed to be facing towards this tree? This is like a clue to over that. I'll keep that in mind. In this dominion, I am the demonic ruler of all creating, all consuming. You're my helpless toy in this false consciousness. Or are you fucking Cthulhu? Here's something. Something lost, something gained. That's not me walking. Red tree with another shape attached. I guess we have parts of this puzzle figured out. Is there a dark shadow? Because the theme sounds creepy. The triangle thing I think I can figure out. Oh, look, a duck. See you tomorrow, lovely XX. Night, night. Hard XXX. Where are you? We're meeting in the park, right? Over by the Sweens, XXX. Lol, I'll see you, X. It's a lot of lolling. wonder if there's any significance to the tree. Lol. Can't touch this. Yet. But I can touch this, or something like this. Slide? Yeah, I can climb the slide. Oh. Well, that's a little bit bizarre. I'll climb it, though. Whee! Alright, so a shape made itself. Ah. And with this, we turn the sweens down. And ride them to victory. I missed. Oh, never mind, I got it. The only one left is an orange ball, but I kind of want to explore a little bit more here. Oh, Ryan got cute. Where's that giggling? It's like someone running by me, because I'm not seeing them. I don't know where to attach this thing. The light horses looking at the dark horses. Just noticed for whatever reason. A little bit late on that one, I know. Alright, that's 3. Still got more shapes, though, to acquire. Down the slide, maybe. Well, these pieces are being easier to find than I expected. We only need 2 more. How are these last 2? Maybe the tray. Oh, wait, the square goes on this like a. I get it. Apparently I'm not heavier than this cube. I'm not sure whether that should make me happy or sad. Do you duck under for this? There is definitely a clue on how to obtain this over here. Weird sound. I should look for more ducks out here too. I don't want to miss any ducks and I have to keep on returning here. That's for certain. The girl's just watching from the distance. Can't get close to her though. Ah, she can enjoy her park, watching me have fun in the park time, I guess. Poke, poke, poke. Wherever should I poke? Here we go. Of course, it's hidden behind the cube, the one place I didn't look around a tree, I guess. But I'm checking thoroughly for my own sanity here. Almost back to where I was. So it's not like it's much of a loss. This looks like it's related to the triangle one, so I should probably mess around with that a little bit. I see where that's supposed to go. Because it's up there in the tree. Also a giant egg in a tree there. There's a rubber ducky I almost missed. 2710, 1048. D arrives, standing by. Sween or Sweenette, new haircut. 1107, who is he testing? 1110, M arrives, her dress makes her look fat. They kiss. Such a weird thing. So I did in fact find a duck back here. I wasn't really actually expecting to, but I guess I did. What the? Okay, what was that? I see the crow, but what the fuck? Did anyone tell me that's what they thought was gonna happen? So I don't think any of you can claim that's what you even, like, expected at all. There's a duck. Exclamation point times 4. Here, the ducks are more hidden than I realized. Here's a picture of us all having fun in the park. Callie plus Madison plus Astrid, July 15th, 2006. Does that count for 2 of them or just 1 of them? You know, it's kind of hard to tell. I don't really investigate the fence. The random laughing is both kind of funny and kind of like, at the same time. Alright, I know I read that, but I was just checking again. Giant cube in the sky watching over all of us. So I see the last one. What? What the fuck? Guess I should investigate a little bit more closely? Maybe? Do you guys think that there'll be a duck maybe in that egg? Because that egg you can actually jump to it. And if I come to think of it, the slide could be used for a few different things. And I am not putting it past the game to hide a duck in something like that. Fuck! This slide could, in fact, be the power to cheat a little bit. Fuck, I didn't actually jump that time. But it does seem like I can lay on top of the tree, which means I can get up to that egg and see what the fuck that's for. Fuck, but this time I just bounced off the tree. You have to sort of land perfectly on the branch. Which is kind of tricky, but I landed on it before. I just kind of walked off. So I expect to land on it like this time, almost moved off. Fuck me. That branch is blocking the way to the egg, but it's definitely the most interesting thing there. I'm gonna try one more time. One more time. Just gonna make sure I'm not missing anything else from doing this. Like, it almost looks like there might be a duck, except it looks kind of small for it. But something, I think that's just the ice piercing through that. I don't think that's how I'm supposed to do it. Now, in this picture, you only activate 2 of these. Maybe there's an order that makes them all have lights. Do we stay connected? No? I don't understand this. Sure, it's some form of puzzle, but there's only 9 possible combinations. Oh, I'm supposed to activate them all at once. Got it. Oh, that's what the egg was for. It all comes together. Whack. Now with everything completed, let's see what this is actually for. Color powers activate. Leads me up to the giant cube in the sky, I suppose. All aboard the merry-go-round. Ooh, water park. Just kidding, it's just right. Obviously, there's one thing that catches everybody. Ah! Didn't know you could possibly do that. Death by water. That's rare. They even let you sink in for a second, so I almost thought you could actually swim. I mean, I was kind of kidding when I said this was like a water park, but is that fucking shark out of the water? No, that's a fucking shark over there. You guys see that with the tail fin? Oh dear. Now let's check all sides of our giant pillar before we climb it. Guess we're going to Majestiesville. I like things like this though. Even the rain effects, of course, are silly. What's this doing? Oh. Oh. Ah, jeez, I don't want to move. Water levels are rising. And they are really rising. Like, real-time rising. That's a bit surprising, if I'll be honest. Guess over here? Fuck me. This is kind of tricky, especially since I'm making sure I'm not missing any duckies. So take this. Oh. I thought I was honestly boned there for a second. They're just sending me all over the place with this one. Water. I didn't make it. It's tricky. It's a tricky thing. They're gonna start me from here, though. Water levels rising. I never remembered this happening to me at the park when I was a kid. That's when water levels rise, and they're in real time, so you should be careful. I didn't try this way last time, so now I'm gonna try it. Just to make sure I'm not missing anything. They really sent me over in a direction I wasn't anticipating. No ducks here though, so... Ah, they're sending me to the middle platform already. It's kind of like the same thing. Is there really an illusion of choice, or was there just no choice at all? I can go backwards here. I think there was choice though. I think it was kind of going in a different path. My levels are catching up quickly though, so I should be a bit fast about all this. Doesn't really seem like there's any duck stuff that I want there to be. I need to hurry up to... Oh, I'm actually going there. Higher and higher you go. Where might we stop? Please, fuck, there's no duck. Unless I feel like I'm just wasting my time as the rain comes falling down. Thankfully this time I sort of have to run in the direction to make sure there's no duck over there. No duck. Let's run. Yep, it's catching up. That's for certain. Fuck, I keep having suspicions that there'll be ducks, but it's definitely getting harder raining, and yes, the thing is rising a lot faster now. Someone's kind of wasting time doing this. Right, take this. I didn't wonder how strong the rain could get. Guess I found out already. Fuck, that was enough time. At least this time I know there aren't any ducks along that path. Just gotta quack yourself for a second. And now raise and take. I'm gonna match the E button because I thoroughly believe you press the E button beforehand, you get a little bit of a head start here. Which I believe is true for them, so it's just right now. There we go, the direction we're supposed to go. Yeah, you guys, it looks like you end up in around the same spot, but you do take completely different paths here. Or maybe not. I think they end up here in both. Wait, no, I'm going below this. I have to get to the thing for the water rises. Yep, they both are indeed different paths, which means I have to check things, make sure I'm not missing any fucking ducks. Are you shitting me? Is this the beginning again? Please tell me this isn't the beginning again and I'm just hallucinating that. Because if that's true, I'm gonna fucking... Well, it does seem like we're making progress, so that's good. I'm going to assume that wasn't what I thought it was. Now I feel like I'm just missing out on the ducks. Why am I so obsessed with the duck? I want the duck to know that I will hold it forever. This seems like something where they'd probably stuff a duck if they hide someplace. This rain gets... Wow, the water rises fast right then. This isn't working. Oh, it's like an elevator. Fuck, are the colors reaching off to the top? They're just following us off to the top. Water's still rising though. Well, time to interact with this. I take it we killed the two of them. Maybe. Not a lot of park equipment's been added here. I guess that's cool. Did we fill up everything? Got that. I feel like we probably missed something. No, we actually got everything. That's honestly a bit surprising to me. And now new memories have even opened up. So we're done with one linkings of stuff. We're still farming up the total of the cube though. Cube piles to fill everything as well, which means the next set of memories have unlocked for us. 4 more years. Let's start off, of course, with a flying memory, because we're going in order here. Flying a go-go. Are we gonna have to be more of a sneaky snake on this level? The opening implies that we don't want to get caught. Yep, she's walking this way. We want to hide behind seats when she comes around. So, a stealthing type level. Oh! Hi, bye. Oh, she found me! I didn't think that she could walk into these areas. So it's not just my imagination, this is actually a stealth level. Can't go that way. There's a return. I found one of the 3 buttons. We're looking for 3 buttons. Oh dear. Back down. She might see me because I can't hide behind anything. Hi. Not what I wanted to happen. So I need to get hiding behind stuff pretty quickly. Let's see. Will I get found if I'm hiding like this? Or was I a sneaky snake enough? The game is getting a bit creepier, so I'm hiding like this. Is she gonna turn to us, or are we safe? We're safe, for the moment at least. This is quite a bit more intimidating than we've previously dealt with. Give the game credit, I'm actually legitimately somewhat unnerved by this. Find another safe spot. There's a duck for us. Death is no longer a reason. I think she's gonna find me if I just hide in an aisle like this. I think I have to hide behind an aisle, but it's time for my scientific research. I think she's gonna find us here. Fuck me. You know, it's part of the fun though. I'm waiting. She's definitely getting closer. Oh, she doesn't just see you if you just hide like that. As long as you don't get out close to her. Oh, look, another one of these buttons. Fortunately, she might see me here because there's a button here. But I don't want to leave. This is a terrible case of waiting for things to happen. I'm sneaking out now. Too close. Too close and I'm in danger. I'm gonna wait here for her. You know, this is kind of a cool concept. Way to make things tense yet simple. And yet works for the airplane theme. I guess she was afraid of flight attendants or something. She takes a while to walk over there. Oh, here she comes. Thankfully, she does really not check up on her customers. It must have been the kid that likes running through aisles or something. And this is our hell for it. I see where the next button is, but I'm gonna wait for it. I don't like waiting in areas where you can't see her coming, if I'll be honest. Also, I think I have a hint here. I probably shouldn't hide in places that have that flashing light, because that means that you've called for the flight assistant. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be hiding where I am now, because she'll turn around if she checks that out. Thankfully she didn't check it out. I'm gonna wait for her to pass by again because I'm pretty close to the back of the aisle. I could have probably gone out and at least gotten the next button, which is all 3. But I'm gonna wait for a second. Off she goes. I'm gonna peek myself out again. So the third and final button is right here. Oh, that noise doesn't sound nice. I still want to make sure there's not like a duck or something, which there indeed is. I can see it right here. Can't read it right now, look at it later. Let's get back here though, because I'd rather not get in trouble. Duck though. Alright, going down. Okay, I feel a little bit safer for the moment, but probably not for much longer. Peekaboo, events for me and you. Let's just make sure we're not caught or something. 2 different paths. Oh jeez, it's like one of those maze things I need to watch out for. Is she still here or just above us? So there's dead ends. I was wondering if that was like a death or something. I guess I'm gonna keep on going. Fuck, they keep on twisting this. Why is there dead ends? Oh, I think I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to pick something up and then I'm gonna have to run through these. So let's memorize the path backwards. Then I go around the corner, don't follow the light, go through there instead. So I'm going to try and memorize this backwards because I've got this sneaking suspicion they're going to make me run from something. Can you run through these? You can run through these just fine. So take the left here. That's a dead end. I mean, you guys think I'm right about this, right? The reason why there's just a lot of random dead ends is because something's going to eventually chase me through this. I can still hear her walking. It's kind of unnerving, actually. So to the left through there. Ah, fuck. I'm fuck. Yep, there's something crawling here with me. Not alone. They're building up the very thing I suspected, and this is where we just saw her, but I probably need something back here. This is doing a really good job making me kind of scared, I'll be honest. This chapter is probably the scariest fucking thing in the game for me so far. It's not like, oh my god, I need to stop playing scared, but it's like, I'm honestly kind of freaked out right now. Oh! She was right behind me. I thought I was supposed to go backwards. That's a odd noise for that. They start me from the beginning. Hey, you don't need to actually crawl through this. I'm just kind of crawling because it seems like vents. You think you need to crawl through vents. Honestly, you can just walk through it normally like this. This time I actually saw her. It's just that I, for a while, thought that you needed to crouch, but you can actually walk normally. It's not a running speed, I don't think. Let me just test here. Oh, wait. There is a running speed. Holy hell, they let you run really fast in these, and it seems like you go faster because you're in these vents. Oh, I found an escape, actually. I'm a bit surprised, if I'll be honest. That was easier than I expected. But will I have to go back is the question. Oh. The escape vacuum. I'm not messing with any of this shit. Oh, there's actually a rubber ducky here. Quack. I'm gonna have to read more of this. I'm gonna read these this time when I get out of here, just because I'm kind of like about this level right now. Yeah, the way I'm laughing is gonna make me feel good. I will not conquer death. I will see to that. Spirits don't like death to be conquered. I'll click this. Here it comes. The segment where you have to go backwards. I may have to put this here. I have to put this here. Oh, we gotta fly a plane. Let's go fly a kite. I see there's a plane crashing. Do I have to beat the plane to get to something? Because it definitely is coming our way crashing. Well, you know, that's one way to raise the tension. This is a level all about tension. Fuck me, I did. This thing's getting closer. Jeez. I need to stop falling and failing for those. These are gonna fall, obviously. Not actually. Timed instances. Yeah, I can see the portal at the end. I can see the portal. No. Jump. Jump. Fuck me. They start all the way back from here, and the plane is still getting closer. I'm gonna fail this the first time, I think. You stop falling for these, and you look at the ground, not where the pillar is. Okay, almost failed there again. Well, here we go. No, I'm not gonna fall for one more. That one's in fall. Oh, it fell, but late. Start me back from here. Alright, and the plane looks like it's getting dangerously close. Hi, plane. You know, work against the clock, which just happens to be a falling airplane. That sounds actually pretty smart, I'll be honest. You gotta make it. But I saw the exit, so I think I can do this a second time. I know this plane just loves me. That first one isn't as tellable it's gonna happen because it's kind of distanced away. Oh wait, yep, right, a second one. See, I'm doing much better now. Just gotta duck under, and of course, we still have time to run against. This one over here is gonna fall. Yep. To and stay for its own good. We're far ahead of time this time, at least compared to last time. Easy up this one. And that one. When you look at them, it's obvious how they're gonna fall. First of all, they're red, not blue. Second of all, they're all slanted. One more trap, I can see it right now. Oh, actually, I found the exit. And way ahead of time. Let's make that escape from the plane. enjoyed that more than I expected myself to, if I'll be honest. Now that I actually collect everything in it, I think it was my favorite chapter so far. Child in memory? What do we have in memory of the plane now? There's like a plane in the sky. Kind of cool. How many of these pages do we actually collect? Ah, we actually got all of them. Let's see what these sees. Inbox spam. Hey Astrid, or subject update. Hey Astrid, sorry to hear the job hunt isn't going so well. I honestly thought you would have been swept up by some high-flying company by now. People really don't know what they're missing. If you're still looking by the time you get this, we are just about to advertise for new staff. As you know, we're still establishing ourselves as a company, so we won't be able to pay you a great amount, but we can guarantee you employment for at least a year. And I promise that'll be much more fun than working behind the checkout. Give me a ring if you're interested. Mystery would be happy to have you. Mystery owns a plane line? Speak to you soon. Madison. Wait. Madison worked at a place called... So Madison, the girl that we read about previously, works at Mystery. So from what I can put together, there's a David, and there's a Madison, and then there's a third girl, who I guess probably was interested in David. But this other girl, Madison, was taking him from her, I think, maybe is what's going on here. And this girl is the girl that I keep on having banging couches with a lot of the time. Let's see. Astrid to Madison. Update here. Glad to hear things are going well between you and David. Oh, here. Hi, Madison. Glad to hear things are going well between you and David. I really have to get around to visiting soon. The job hunt isn't going as well, as to be honest. I never expected it to be so difficult after university. I feel a little bit cheated, really. You would think there would be plenty of opportunities for programmers. I don't really want to be stuck behind a checkout for the rest of my life, but at least I have a job. How's the company going? Last time I spoke to you, and that's all I can read from there. Death is no longer a barrier. Madison? Oh, here we go. Pictures of all of them with labels, actually. So Madison's the black-haired girl. David is the guy. Astrid's the girl there, and I've got my sneaking suspicion I'm Astrid, but I'm not sure of that yet. Sarah. Chris looks kind of sad. And this was on June the 22nd. And here is something on Astrid Patterson. A lot of stuff on Astrid. That's actually me. Soul Cloud resident application form. This was date of birth, 2002. So in this day and age, it'd only be fucking like 11. Almost 12, though. Country, Vale Glagmore. Nationality, Welsh. Predicted death, leukemia, therefore pre-uploaded preparations. Completed with ease. Memories of 98% totality. Ideal test candidates. And there you go, resident number as well. So there you go, some more peekings into what's going on here. We still have the flight memory, the circus memory, the beach memory, and the hospital memory. I wonder if all of them are going to be harder and trickier and also creepier like the last one. Let's go to the fairy ground memory. I can see shadows like way back in the back there. See what I'm talking about? There's like some weird shadow effect over there. You can see it from here. Interesting. This is a fairy ground. Hoops and double loops to all those who can try. This is a pretty big area. The last plane area, in fact, I think this might be the largest area, at least from what it looks like. I could be barricaded in from memory stuff. We need to exit out through the exit, but we don't have access to the exit yet. Which means we have to find our way to it. Let's see. Still need to figure out the rules of this new land of mine. Can't crouch jump in there. Menu. Chips, cheesy bites, burger with reboot or reboot relish. Reboot relish. A burger with cheesy bites, sides, error. Interesting. Can I hop in there? No. The music here is kind of loud and a little bit creepy. It's kind of keeping me on edge. Despite the fact I don't know the rules of this area. I kind of like how this game has levels that have things in common, so it's not confusing. But also differences where you have to figure it out. Alright, can I peek my head way through here? Ah, jeez. Nothing from the bottles there. I'm just still kind of poking around. Lollipops. Let's check through here. Can't get behind that one either. I want to find the rubber duckies. There's a rubber ducky, speaking of which, and something glowing next to it. Shadows of people. I can't actually touch them, they're just making weird people-like noises. That's something when I first pick up the rubber ducky. It's part of a picture of, I think that is Madison looking pretty angry. Ah, money. So money's probably for one of the rides around here. Which one is the question? If you obtain a token, which ride would I decide to ride? Seems to be several. There's the way back out. Bumper cars? It's kind of lit up, isn't it? I can choose any of these color bumper cars, it seems like. I'll choose the blue one. Ah, you actually bump them like, you can move them like bumper cars, and I see the puzzle. It's easy. Yep, that one is really easy. Just put all the things into their colored corners. You can push them like this in their own general directions. Red into red. Green to green. And finally, orange into orange. This is like the puzzle chapter, maybe. Ah, I need to solve 5 puzzles. Oh no. But solving the puzzles also brought one of the things to life. Fuck, that's tricky. Game, you're tricky. Why would you do that? And these look like invisible people, so it's hard to see them. That is cruel of the game. Oh, can I continue poking my head about? What's this stuff over here? No ducks in sight, that's for certain. I think this is the largest area, so the ducks are probably a bit more far spread than they usually are. Okay, I'm gonna climb up here though. You know, just an innocent, fun time climbing the tower. Yeah, I knew there was gonna be a rubber ducky or something. The magnificent Saren. Cut my strings to find your salvation. I'm seeing if I spot anything else. I can see several rides lit up. I need to do 5. Okay, there's probably a ride I can mess around with there, and there's something here for me. Refreshments. Get them at your local custodian stand. I thought that was like for some reason a dancing monkey. I have no idea why I thought that. Okay, this is lit up, kind of. No, this is the thing that's lit up more. Is the thing close? Definitely came to life. Ah, slot machines. Is that the person? That is the person. I'm afraid if I set up another trap, I'm going to release it. So I see what happened. It's been being drawn to the real world. Oh, look, here's a duck. Trouble in Paradise. Rumors about trouble, and that's the character I think is me. Rumors about troubles in the Mystery Foundation Soul Cloud have taken a darker turn today, as previous leaks over server problems have refused to fade away, and an anonymous source claims that a significant amount of resident data has been lost or corrupted. The Soul Cloud, hailed as one of the greatest inventions of the century, is accessed daily by over 2 million users in the UK alone. The result of a server crash could be undoubtedly catastrophic. No representative has Mystery Foundation has been able to comment. Astrid Patterson, originally part of SoundCloud development team and Cloud Resident, has allegedly been a victim of data corruption. Laura Neiman's Prim Doctor, Mensch Constructor. Interesting stuff to sort of glance at. So I know the girl isn't free, but I have to find more things to release, and that may very well free her into this circus world. That means I kind of want to explore all this before I do more puzzles to find more ducks. Because if that girl does get released, these ducks are going to become a lot harder to find. Better to quack early than quack late, as I always say. Quack. Looking about still, though. Fashion stands and other things. How to play. Shoot all targets to win. What the fucking hell was that? I can't move in, I don't have a gun, so I can't shoot them. Alright, still poking my head about. I'm gonna just check out the confession stands a little bit more. Spinning teacup fun, I guess. Any ducks hiding in any of these teacups? The music just stopped here. Oh dear. Target hunt is that girl I keep on meeting. The amusingness of this is not lost on me. Actually, a bull. No, I must have seen that wrong. Alright, back here. Anything cornering these corner shops? Oh, you can actually jump in here. That's an unexpected turn of events, but there's actually nothing in here. Nothing under here either. Of course, we need to find our way to the merry-go-round, but to open it, we need to do more rides. Because the world loves me. Haha, she's all over the goddamn place. But I think that's one of the things I probably need to do. So, first, Ducky. Ah, that's where my picture fit earlier. Yep, person looking pretty upset. More refreshments. Wowee-hoo. What's that thing? Mad O'Connell's Fun Fair. Interesting enough. Well, that's supposed to be like a lighthouse. I understand now. I'm going to assume that the 4 ducks I found are the 4 ducks I'm supposed to be finding at the moment. Hopefully that's all 4 ducks I need to find at the moment, is more like what I'm trying to say. Because I'm going to start interacting with things more. Which I know is going to unleash the beast, probably, but I need to. Alright, I'll start with the gambling, because gambling seems like it'd be time-consuming to me. Make sure there's no ducks past here, because it's like a little center area where there's like just dark corners. Gamble me this. Alright, so I need to basically gamble my way to the front with this, but it's really just since it's randomized, a mash of how fast I can mash this button. And luck on top of that. Yeah, I got some ahead. There's no reason to wait because it's a time thing. I've never even heard of this though, a slot machine race? How would you increase your chances or decrease them with something like this? Like those horses are getting far ahead of me. And I got 2 horses, so I've now caught up quite a bit. 2 horses yet again. 1 horse, so it's like, does it matter only if I get horse, but maybe if I match the others, I also get luck? Jesus, work this for me, please. The cherry was almost there. It's a little bit speed ahead. I'm not gonna win this, I don't think. Oh, there you go. I wasn't met from the top. They get an unfair advantage to me. The pairs! All 3 pairs don't even count. Only the horses count. Move my horse ahead. Still, I'm trying. More horse heads pop up for that very reason then. Okay, well I'm getting a few horse heads, that's the bright side. The only problem is, this does seem like it's randomized, which is kind of a weird way to handle this, but I guess it's actually like a real carnival now, isn't it? Go, purple horsey, go! Yay, 2 things ahead, actually. And still, all pairs don't count for shit, apparently, in this. Fucking, stop getting me all pairs! It's 1 ahead. That was 2 horses ahead. I'm actually winning this time, as long as my luck keeps up. And I press this thing fast enough. It's 1 horse up. That's 2. Good, she's still not over cube. Pretty cool thing. Let's see if I can deal with all of them that are close to the cube defaultly. I don't have a gun or anything, so I can't do either this or duck shooters by the fact that they're both pretty well lit up. Stop breathing into the microphone, lady. Alright. What is up with that sound effect when I run by here? They have 2 of the exact same stands next to each other. Interesting. I would assume the coin goes here. The Magnificent Saren. So your name is Saren. Saren is a repeating name, and the coin doesn't need go here. Oh, there you go, the gun. Blah, blah, blah. So this gun goes to 2 rides. It's kind of weird just for me to be holding a first-person shooter gun now all of a sudden, but whatever. It's what I need to play my duck and hunting games. I am no noob to shooting games. It's easy enough. That makes 3. Got a bad feeling if I do 1 more, though. Oh, why did I notice this before over here? I have no other found desire in my heart. The fire of a funeral. Higher is burning here, burning to bring judgment upon you. Still a lot of doom and gloom, if I may. Doesn't do anything. So I've done bumper cars. Is this a thing? Oh, I didn't even know this was a thing before. So I just ride down the slide. There can even be a duck up here. What is the point of this? There's a duck on like the sidelines. Like on top of a roof somewhere. Maybe they just wanted to model it. We'll do something, I'll say. Now, I obviously know the target run game. I want to make sure there's nothing else I can do before I resort to that. Because I'm pretty sure she won't be so happy about me shooting her. That's just a guess, though. I don't want to miss a quack. So I need to do 3 more things as well. I did the racing, I did the bumper cars. There's another shooting game, but that's only 4. So where are the other 2? This is where things get trickier. Well, it was different. You can enter more of these than for some reason I realized. There probably is a duck hidden in one of these, so I should probably pay more attention. I should really pay more attention to these. Because I'm jumping to a lot that I didn't even know I could jump into before. Quackers? Can't jump inside this one. Maybe I can shoot something in this. Well, I mean, I know that the only things I can actually interact with are like the really well-lit exhibits. Ah, this counts. You think anything will happen if I show all these bottles? You guys think they're just there to distract me like they were just doing? Or think something will legitimately happen if I just throw all the bottles in this park? Well, I'm not gonna shoot all the bottles I see at the very least. Can't jump in that one. Already jumped in there. Already shot all the ducks. I've not ridden that really, but you know, same difference. I got the duck over here. Actually go back here for whatever reason. I know the target girl thing is there, but I'm gonna still wait a little bit. Maybe I'm supposed to shoot all of them in one of these. And that'll lead me to salvation. Might explain some things. Because shooting the ball stuff would make a little bit of sense. I'm just destroying all the bottles. Can't blame me. You don't aim exactly at the ball is the thing. They aim like an angle compared to it. It's kind of odd, but you also get kind of used to it. Let's see. More balls to shoot or things to do. Shooting the horses doesn't seem to do much for me. Shooting that doesn't do much for me. So even anything back here. Or just weird angles to everything. The only thing I can think of to do now is the fucking game of shooting the target girls. I think I've done like everything else I can think of at this very moment. Outside of like shooting these bottles right here. But I'm shooting the bottles because I can. Actually, there's one more area with bottles. I'm going to show the bottles just in case that's actually something I need to do. Alright, the last area to shoot bottles will be over here. This one's actually kind of lit up, so that's a lot louder. That was not actually anything, even though that was a lot louder than the previous one, I can say that much for certain. Nope. I guess shooting the balls wasn't actually for anything. So let's do the only thing that we know how to shoot well. Our target girl. I have a really bad feeling about this. You just stay as you are there, weird translucent girl who's totally not gonna manifest herself into anything and try to attack me. Just stay right there. Why'd the music have to get all quiet all of a sudden when I come over here every time? Well, that's 4 for 4. She took that surprisingly well. I'm gonna ride this for a full swing. Round and round the merry-go-round, up and down a dozy, This isn't doing anything, despite the fact that I'm kind of cozy. Problem is, I have no idea what to do once those are done. Having fun there, Missy. The magic crystal ball. I'll take that as a yes. Yes, she is. Fuck, where? I'll check out the lighthouse again. It seems awfully suspicious. It's very lit up and it just is for a duck. That seems kind of off to me. But I'll go back to the top. And I can use this as a vantage point to see if I can spawn anything else anyways. Quack. Okay. So I've done the duck shooting game. The carousels don't really seem to work. I've done the bumper cars. Honestly speaking, what does the game want me to do? I only have filled 4 of the 6 conditions. And I don't know where anything else is, so I'm going to have to interact with things more. Maybe one of the confession stands or something? Let's see if I can jump on the roof here. Which I can, but it doesn't mean I'm supposed to be up here. This is going to be a tricky pair. Yeah, they won't let me go back here. Is this really a duck up here? Okay, it's a duck. But it's not one of the ducks I need to collect. I was about to go, really? I call myself roof climber. Because apparently I jump roofs. In case I can land on top of that. No, you can't. Confession stand ain't working. I can't blast open the girl cube. Or shoot these people. And music has stopped for no reason. I'm feeling kind of bad because music was honestly a little bit creepy me out, but at the same time, shoot the teacups. Shoot the everything? Popcorn? I don't even fucking know at this point. I shot all these. I learned about your strange satanic powers, fire demon. There's no refreshments, so it's not like I'm supposed to be eating any of that shit. Oh, I guess I didn't blast these cans open. I don't actually know if blasting cans is something I'm supposed to be doing, but I've been doing it. You'd think the slide would be for something too. Maybe you need to ride every slide. Like this. That's one. And then I run back up here, and there's a second slide, and I'm like, That's 2. And then I go up here, and I think to myself, 3. And finally, we got aisle 4. This seriously serves no purpose. Which is weird. You think it might. You can't even jump off the thing. Those are lights. This is a different vantage point, I guess. I wonder if the vantage points are supposed to give you a clue. Because you got 2 on separate sides of the map. There is something lit up over there. Oh. Really? Oh, holy hell. I get it. I get it. That's them all. It was 2 giant targets in the sky. That's so weird. I don't think anyone would have expected that to be the answer. Well, she's still trapped in her cube. Hopefully you stay like that. That's about all I have to say.